when I started, walls they were closing in. Underestimated, now I'm overthrowing them. Riding like the chariots of fire, gates are opening. Y'all know who's chosen for the podium, you're looking at the
This is dedicated to everybody who doubted me. You made a gladiator.
Hi, everybody. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. And tonight we bring you two terrific teams for our contest. This game between Team USA and Sweden. Close to dropping the puck now, Eddie. What's your thought?
This is the game you mark on your calendar with a big red circle with a thick, fat marker. The fans are pumped and the players are ready to rock. Let's get it on.
It's a wonderful night for hockey. Our game is underway with that faceoff. Puck corralled by Joe Pavelski. Moved along and in. Skilled play by Oshie. Skate kick out of the scrum. Back near the blue line to Johnson. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. The Americans continue on at center. And the puck gathered in by Oshie. Gathered up again by Carlson. Sweden's in their own end and controlling play now. Loose puck, it went off somewhere. Fires, paddled aside. And he freezes for the whistle. Down the many steps we go to the ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
There's not very many games you can put in the win column if your special teams aren't very good. You have to at least be able to play even most nights with the other team on, the power play and penalty kill if you expect to win.
Okay, Ray. Outstanding point-blank save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
That puck's loose, deflected away by Stepan. Gets in, looks over his options here. Possession now on the pickup by Hedman. Chip to Hornquist. Fires off his helmet mask. Gives it on a cross from the point. Shoots, just missed high.
He was in the right area of the ice there. You got to make the goaltender work.
Picked up by the defense, looking for room. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Still has control up the wing. And the possession taken up by Patrick Kane. Hatchets one. Terrific save. And he'll cover. Jonathan Quick on the Olympic team in 2010 did not play. Did play in 2014 in Sochi.
They knew he was a good goaltender, but they really saw how good of a goaltender he was when he won a Stanley Cup with the LA Kings in 2012.
Terrific glove save, but it's loose. And he holds on.
Quick's able to make an excellent stop here. That's a difficult scoring chance. The shooter thought he had him beat.
Just a bit under 9 minutes have elapsed here in the first. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. Pitching this one to Parisi. Let's go, Arister. Great glove save. He covers, and a face-off will follow.
Lundqvist's athleticism was tested on that wrist shot. That was an excellent scoring chance.
The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Into the end of attack. Oh, and he's hammered.
Better get your head up. That's a solid hit that he had to take there.
Slides it to the point. What a save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Takes it right back. On to Parisi. Great job. Slips on by. Hammered. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Lets it go. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever. At the point, big shot. Terrific pad save. Moving on through the neutral zone. Looks from the corner. Gave him a good shot. He scored! Oh, I take that back. No goal.
Lundqvist furious. He feels he was interfered with. The ref's going to agree with him. This will be no goal.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. One into another. Deflected off the blocker.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Team Sweden's got that win. Loose puck, solid defensive play there. Looking for options up the wing. That play went offside. Sweden's got another face-off win. The Swedes, through the neutral zone, continue with possession. Snapping a pass to Henrik Sedin. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. He throws it there. Puck is thrown to Van Riemsdyk. Wanting to generate something up the wing. Terrific determination by Kruger. Gains the blue line. Enormous collision.
You got to keep your head up there.
Pass attempt to Van Riemsdyk. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Mashed in. The United States controlling play now in the defensive zone. He scores!
Silverberg's decision was pretty easy. This low in the slot, just snap it home.
Quick's going to be unhappy with his players in front of him. They make a huge error that leaves the scoring zone wide open.
The Swedes have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off.
Assisted by number 62.
The battle for the puck, and he can't get free. A shot, a wonderful save, and that just beat the clock too. We have one period in the books. Only one goal scored, lots of time left to play.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you find a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Get Services to receive your...
Silverberg's goal has made the difference so far, but isn't the winner. Intermission time is here. First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
Team USA's team is still in this game, Doc. They're down by one goal, but easily could be a lot more. You hear the term now, puck management. They did not manage the puck at all in that first period.
Sweden's carrying it through center. He's in! Hit, score! And the game is even.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Lundqvist's in the default butterfly position, but he doesn't cover the net. There's still room there.
The Americans have gotten this back into a tie, and there's loads of time left. We're only in the second period. Team USA's got that neutral zone faceoff. Laid on to Pavelski.
46 seconds.
And And he's held up. Knocked right off the stick. Possession once again by Erik Karlsson. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
And picked up now by Ryan Suter. Kicked out of the scrum. Swept on to Karlsson. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Sometimes you got to be in good position just to make the stop, but you also got to be lucky. This puck changes direction and ends up hitting the goaltender more than he stops it.
A little under 4 minutes have elapsed here in the second. Scrappy game. Both of these teams have connected once. Let's it go. That's terrific work with the pad. Gets play stopped.
Well, sometimes I think the pads are too big anyway, but he's able to get a pad on this. Excellent scoring chance.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Abdelkader's cutting through the neutral zone. Many yards gained to McDonough. Slid to Hedman. Hanging on to it up the wing. Gathered up by McDonough. And now it's directed to Kane. Nicely into the zone. What a hit!
We saw him coming just at the last minute. He's able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
Up the wing, making some headway. Possession reestablished by Karlsson. Scrum over, puck kicked. Passing one off now to Abdelkader. Off a defender, that's a free puck. Carried to the corner by Abdelkader. Passes to the slot. Terrific point-blank save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Defensive zone win. Lugged ahead from the defensive zone, moving it to Hagelin. Team Sweden's in their own end and carrying it on. Puck covered, whistle blown. USA's got a face-off win. Pitching it to Parisi. And the loose puck regathered by Ekman-Larsson. Head up as he carries through center. Good takeaway by Niskanen. And he's all alone. Oh, that's a great save by Quick. Looking to Wheeler. Gets in. What'll he do? Gathered up again. That shot came from nowhere.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Directing that one to Soderberg. Gets that pass after he'd turned it over himself. The puck is fielded now by Kruger. Solid defensive position there. Good control right off that hit. Sweden's carrying it up the wing. And he dumps it in. Pointed to Ekholm. Blocked. He's held up against the boards. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Broke it right up. Napped by Johnson. Trying to go to Suter. To Oshie.
Oshie's got one in a period. That was a big one, though. It tied it up.
Back near the blue line to Suter. Lugged along the line. Propelled to Oshie. Around through the corner. And at an angle to Karlsson. Ripper! Outstanding save by Lundqvist.
Lundqvist's position was key on that outstanding stop.
Oh, how can they miss that pass? Into the last minute of the second period.
Pavelski's lost that puck in the offensive zone. He stick-handled himself into submission.
Pitching this one to Stepan. Chip to Carlson. "40 minutes have been played here, and still more to go. A well-deserved rest is at hand."
Hey kids, don't forget if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity to have a couple of our players sign autographs after the game.
Team USA's collected the game-tying goal, and that will mean an awful lot to them when they head out to the ice for the start of the next period. We'll return after these words. Third period has begun. The next one could be the winning one. The Swedes in their own end lug that puck along. Loose puck knocked away by Eriksson. Muscled long to Johnson. On to Oshie. Moves behind the net. Out in front. And it's kicked away by Johnson on the half boards. Dogged determination there. Acrobatic stop by Lundqvist.
Lundqvist is looking awfully confident after that outstanding stop. I'm sure he's looking to make a little bit more eye contact with the shooter. Johnson's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. Skate kick out of the scrum. Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty. The Swedes guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
Oh, this is not a good penalty. A lazy penalty behind the play. Reaching in, turning the stick over, and hooking the player.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number one.
Team Sweden penalty to number
Got
22,
possession.
Daniel Sedin.
Sent out, and he'll make him chase it to McDonough.
23 seconds.
Gathered in by Hagelin. Snapping a pass to Kessler. Puck loose, denied by the defense. Sweden's in their own end and in control of the puck. Pass attempt to Carlson. Scooped up by McDonough. A ripper from the point. Waffle boarded. And it's lifted back out of trouble. Grabbed by McDonough. Puck is thrown to Kessler. Gains the zone. Smart recovery by Carlson. Team Sweden survived it. Back even. Laid on to Hagelin. Right near the line, can he keep it going? Great job on a cut pass. Shot with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
The goalie makes himself look big.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Over 8 minutes skated here in the third. We are at 1 goal apiece. Good clean win on the draw. Lets it go. And now it's directed to Stepan. Got the pad on it. Loose, but he froze it. Stoppage of play.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Good reach there. Blockered away. The Americans love the puck in center ice. Dances. Wrist shot. Save.
Oh, the goalie was screened on that shot. You got to rely on your positioning to make that save.
And it's nabbed by Kane. Kicked out of the scrum. Skill play by Forsberg. Gathered in by Niskanen. Oh, what a job done there to keep the pressure on. Good keep. Shoots one. Not through. Passing one off now to Backus. Slides it to the point to Palmieri. Possession gained by Backstrom. Puck loose. Good defensive play. To Palmieri. Slid to Backus. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Carried to the corner boards by Henrik Sedin. Propelled to Ekman Larsson. Lets it go. What a save!
I know it's a great save, but if you're the shooter, you've got to find a way to put the puck in the back of the net.
Snapped off a wrist shot. Flexed out that pad and got it. Into the attacking end. And the loose puck brought in by Hagelin. Solid work there by Ryan Suter. Taken away. Sweden's got possession in the defensive zone. Up the wing, moving along. Good work stepping on pass by Daniel Sedin. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. This is setting up gloved. And a whistle.
They better go back and give him a tap on the pads. There's no way this game remains tied without his brilliance.
They won it. Now what can they do? Wheeler's got it in the defensive zone, headed to center. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty. And the arm of the referee is up. And a good save there. A penalty has been called, and the game could hinge on this.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Americans' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Team Sweden penalty to number 11.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. To Carlson. Gains the zone and looks over his options. The United States has it in their own end. And the loose puck gathered in. That's a great save. Oh, they got it out. They check the clock and prepare to defend some more. The United States carries it through the neutral zone. Seeks the corner. Turned away. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. That one is knifed down. That puck's loose, mishandled. And this goalie comes way out of his net. This contest will need extra time.
Just a friendly reminder of right option. All items.
Quick's made a lot of saves, but the one we recall is this one. Look at it again as we go to break. Power play continues here into this period. Loose puck due to the play by McDonough. One-timer, got a piece of that one. The puck is free, now taken up by Joe Pavelski. Moving it to Kane. It's an onside play. Takes a shot. That one just hit the post. Wow, what a glove save.
Well, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
He's in great shape to make any kind of stop, but one like this is an easy one for him.
That is a large win by the defensive centerman. Congratulations to him. Gloved.
That slight hesitation by the shooter allowed the goaltender to make a beautiful glove save.
Sweden's on the move in neutral ice. Recovery by Daniel Sedin. Scrum over, puck kicked. Good job with the stick. Chip to Henrik Sedin. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
They win the draw. Now can they get it out? Onside. Picks it up in his own end. Pitching it to Landeskog. Loose puck. The defense was in the way.
Landeskog's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
On to Hjalmarsson. Team Sweden's looking to head man up the wing. Collected by Ryan Suter. Looking for options out of their own end. Gets by. Shoots. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Deflected off the blocker. Final minute of play of overtime. Who will the hero be? Will the clock even be stopped for a shootout for that? Goes right past. Shoots. Oh, big rebound here. Toward the net. Oh, pad stop on the redirect. He gains the zone. Flings it. Didn't get through. And that's moved up the wing to Oshie. Nice work by Erik Karlsson. Laid on to Henrik Sedin. Shoots. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Now that's a quick glove.
Quick's athleticism is on display. That's an odd man rush against an excellent save.
Centermen practice this so many times at the end of their game day workouts. And here comes the biggest one, perhaps, of the whole season. Save! He's got it frozen. Not easy.
Quick's made several excellent saves. None better than that. Certainly none bigger than that one here in overtime.
And they've won that draw. And snapped up by Patrick Kane. Looking to Pavelski. Gains the zone.
Pavelski's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Slid to Ekman Larsson. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won. The United States has remained in this game thanks to their goaltender. You want an example? Look at this one. Just one of many as we head to break.
Your team's proud exclusive banking partner.
Every win celebrated from the top, let them know how we made it.
This is dedicated to everybody who doubted me. You made a gladiator out of me. You're all the reason why I stay motivated, while my team flag stays elevated.
Belichick and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich here. Tonight, we bring you a matchup between two great teams. Our game between Team Finland and the Czech Republic. What do you think we should know about this one, Eddie?
Well, we have two teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
It's a wonderful night for hockey. The Czechs get the first play of the game. He's got that pass off the right wing and can move ahead. He's got him against the glass. Picks up that pass. What's next? And he dumps it in. Good kick of the puck by Suster. Now it's directed to McCulloch. Nicely into the zone. Good intercept. Finland's got it and moving up the wing. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work. By Suster. Moving it to Voracek. Possession still as he moves up the wing. Shoots! Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
He's pinned and held at the boards. Nice job. Straight stand-up poke check. And angled to Vatanen. Great stick save. One into another.
Well, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute. That's a pretty solid contact.
Moved along and in. Taken over again. Oh, what a job done there to keep the pressure on. Good keep. And let's head down to ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
It's harder and harder to score goals these days because teams are so good defensively. But both of these two teams are pretty balanced. They can score off the rush. They can score off a cycle. They can score off a rebound. A little bit harder to defend.
Directing that one to Gronlund. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. The Czechs up the wing lug the puck. And they've got it again. Walking a thin line near the border there. Oh, what a stop.
Look at the reaction of the shooter. He cannot believe it.
Pitching it to Hemsky. And he's hammered. Defender held his ground. The puck is loose. Pass attempt to Komarov. Czech Republic's on the move up the wing. And he's held up and pinned. Laid on to Vatanen. Passing one off now to Jokinen. Puck lofted in, shift change on. The Czech Republic starting from their own zone. Up the wing and still with it. Flings it. Oh, that's a good shot. Great pad save. Nicely into the zone. Goes back deep for it. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right here. Pecorine is the 258th player chosen in the 2004 draft. The #1 stopper still over a decade later in Nashville.
The Finnish-born goaltender. Seems we get a lot of great goaltenders coming to the National Hockey League from the country of Finland, standing 6'5", 204 pounds.
Looking to Laterra. What a scrum. Rocked and held like a baby. Has it picked up. Loose puck knocked away by Yaskin. Gives it to the point. Good work through center ice by Korpikoski. Minutes have now been played. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
The Finns are getting a tremendous performance in goal tonight, even though offensively they haven't been strong. He's kept them in here, and here's one example. We'll return after these words. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
Not a lot of shots by either team, Doc, in the first period, but I like the way that they both ended that period, so let's see if that continues here in the second.
This one goes diagonally into the zone. Pitching this one to McCulloch. And in flight over the line. Blocked away. Slid to Barkov. Team Finland's in control of the puck up the wing. Great shooting position. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Oh, deflected away. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Team Czech Republic's in possession through the neutral zone. Two sticks together. It goes to the offense. Takes that on his stick and looks ahead. He's in on an onside play. Hatchets one. Terrific glove save. Fantastic shutdown. Trying to get something generated up the wing. Snapped it off. Got his pad on that one. And he'll cover.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
A little under 7 minutes off the clock. Game still waiting for its first goal. Got possession. Freezes play. Possession established. Good reach there. Oh, big rebound here. Hard work on the boards and glass. Skate kick out of the scrum. Finland's got it and moving it through the neutral zone. Got it in his own end. Snapping a pass to Polak. Just a gentle hit, but he still got it. Puck is thrown to Polak. Trying to go to Polak. Good work there. And the pickup. And now it's directed to Donskoy. It's an onside play. Collected by Hemsky. The Czechs wheel it up the wing. And they are in. Shakes through. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Shoots it on. Got a piece of it. That is one solid keep, and play can continue. Heading down low. What a save.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered with a glove.
Rene's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
Good reach there. Moving it to Laterra. Gains the zone. Puck picked up here. That hit somebody. Big save. Gets play stopped.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Puck covered, whistle blown.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
The Czechs with a face-off win. Directing that one to Yaskin. Nicely done with the interception.
In the second period.
Gets Gets across, looks over his options. Chooses the corner. Backhander to the net. Guarded the goal again. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
Rene's able to make the stop here on a very difficult scoring chance.
The Czechs win the draw. That shot hit a man. "40 minutes have been played in this contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming up.
Stay warm and stylish in the rink with our specially priced item tonight. Our game starts twice in just
The Finns are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example of his work as we go to break. Third period has started, and we're still looking for the first goal. Muscled long, terrific glove save. A cover, and play is stopped.
Team Czech Republic's fans got back on their feet after watching the replay of that massive save on the big board. I don't think we're going to see a bigger save than that the rest of the night.
Defensive zone win. Czech Republic's controlling the play in their own end. Fires! Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Carried out of his own end towards center ice. Gains the zone. Propelled to Voracek. Carries it to the corner. Shoots. Not through. Sends it across the blue line. It's deflected. Nice work by McCollum. Waits with it. What a save, considering the shooter that's usually in.
They needed that save, but more importantly, the whistle to stop play.
Every once in a while, you get a chance from a grade A spot. Not often do you get a chance to shoot the slapper, and even less times does the goalie make the stop.
A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. He's got that pass at the point. Perfect centering pass. The Czech Republic's moving it up the wing. One great save, point blank.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Back near the blue line to Polak. Up to the point. Good shooting place. Oh, what a chance there, denied. The pad flexed out. Skates it down the wall. Dishes to the corner. To the point with it. Point to point. Oh, and what a spectacular save.
After being under attack the last sequence, they needed a whistle.
Oh, that thing's labeled for the shelf. What a great glove stop there.
We have passed the 10-minute mark of the third period. No goals to report yet. Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. On to Jokinen. Has it back deep. The scrum to the plexiglass. Pitching it to Hemsky. Team Czech Republic's controlling play now up the wing.
Hemsky's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Fires! Outstanding stop!
That's a prime scoring area. What a save.
Well, shooter can't do much more than that, guys. That's an excellent shot that he delivered to the net, but the goaltender makes the save.
Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. The Czechs lug that along up the wing. Has it in his own end. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. Pass attempt to Komarov. Head up as he carries it up the wing. Chip to Filppula. Takes that pass from the other point. Gaining space, maybe time. Block that one. Still no shot. Great defense. The Czechs want to generate something up the wing. Takes that pass. Blocked. Laid on to Frolic. Point blast. Didn't get through. Carried toward the neutral zone. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Final minute of play. We're tied, just like they started. Hammered off a body. Gathered up again by Korpikoski. Just a backhand. Blocked. Recollected. Passing one off now to Yaskin. And it's given back to McCulloch. Makes that play deep. Nice pass right up the gut. Looking to McCulloch. Pitching this one to Voracek. Slides it to the point. Lugged along the line. Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab.
No chance you're going to beat a goaltender like that with a shot that's so easy to handle. Perfect positioning, easy glove stop.
And they've won that draw. A terrific bumpy road to the end of a marvelous game. At least one more dramatic face-off. This is why they spend so much time practicing draws. Rene's save has kept his team in it. At the end of the period, intermission is next. We have begun sudden death overtime. Somebody who has been on the ice tonight will leave the ice a hero. Stared him down and made the save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
This scrum will end soon. Good solid defensive play there. Slid to McCulloch. Pointed to Suster. Oh, and a save. Looks for room. Waits with it. Pitch to Plekanec. Looking for options. Point to point. Oh, my, what a save.
Thankfully, a whistle, Doc. You can take a breath. What a save, and they needed that to take the pressure off.
Rene's made several excellent saves. None better than that. Certainly none bigger than that one here in overtime.
Good help for the centerman. They battle on up the wing. Oh, and he is drilled.
We saw him coming just at the last minute. He's able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
Big drive. Gloved. He covers, and a face-off will follow.
As the chance was generated, both benches stand up. They think it's over, but it's not. What a stop.
They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Pass comes to him from the crease. To Mikko Koivu. Puck grab. What's next? Propelled the Gronlund. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to it. Got that in the trapper.
You can't ask for a better opportunity in the scoring zone. What a great glove save.
We are in the final minute of overtime. Maybe a winning goal. Maybe it'll come down to a shootout. And thrown down to Donskoy. Big shot. And a good job in the goal crease. Puck collected. Gains the blue line. Good jab with the stick there. Up the wing skating with it now. Zips. Got a free puck now. Dahemski. Snapping a pass to Faxa. Whoa, what a play! Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Finland setting it up as they move through center. And there it is. The game is over. We had 3 periods of hockey action. We had a pretty competitive overtime period. Didn't get a winner tonight, though.
Let's play a few more overtime periods.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.